Good morning, beautiful people out there. I am making another video on the 12-week AI business acceleration course I'm doing. So I am today going to show you the system that I use when you use the system for the first time and you set up your business and you onboard essentially your business in the system, because it makes a lot of the back end work easier because it uses AI a lot. If you have a lot of information up front about your business, it can automatically populate things like funnels for you, landing pages, and stuff like that. So that's the next lesson. I did do a video for my consulting business, but I'll do one specifically for, let's say, arts and craft or for my bath and body business today. And you could probably speed up the video a little bit if you want to. But since I'm speaking, I'll just leave it on normal speed, and you can speed it up if you want to. We just came off the back of the Unisi market, which is one of the largest Christmas markets that we have towards the end of the year in Bloemfontein. It did not go well at all, but I think I know why. I did test a few things at the market. That's normally a market where I try to test certain things out, and since I am on the brink of finalizing and working on finishing off the branding, that is a whole different story, because I did switch providers and stuff like that. So there was a very long delay. But I used this market to test out a few things, which gives me a very good indication as to what I should not do, especially when it comes to the branding. And in a way, I'm glad that the branding sort of stalled. The process of getting my branding in place stalled, because in hindsight, looking back now, I think I would have gone into a completely wrong direction with the business had I stuck with the original service provider. But anyway, so that's for a separate video. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to dive directly into this system, and then of course, basic, I'm going to explain to you how you can use AI to help you set up some of these things. All right, so let me just share my screen. Screen one, share. Okay, I'm going to switch off my video so that we can have the real estate of the entire screen up for you on YouTube. Okay, so most of you would know by now, I use DNA Super Systems for my business. It includes pretty much everything you need for a business and even your e-commerce business. It includes things like your a membership area. So I'm just quickly going to let me quickly run you through this. This is going to help. Anyway, so this is just a demo channel or a demo account that we got for the course that we are doing. So that's my consulting business. So don't worry about that name. It's just we practice in this channel in this account. So when you start off, you have a what they would call a launch pad, and you can follow the steps and all of that to set up your account in here. Then you will get a dashboard. It will show you all of your sales. And so this is the entire CRM system in one, where you would normally get, like, if you have an e-commerce platform like, let's say, Shopify, you still have to, well, I'm going to speak under correction now, but last time I've checked, many of these e-commerce sites, you still have to integrate a customer relationship management system or your email marketing system, social media. You still have to integrate all of those things with other platforms, whereas here everything is included in here. Of course, there are some advanced features that you have to pay for extra every single month because it's a third-party subscription service. But everything is still in here. You don't have to go outside and then integrate everything. They've already done all that work. Then when you have conversations with clients, this will be here. There's your calendar is set up in here. Obviously, because this is a demo account, there's not a lot of things in here already. Place where you store your media, your images, your videos, and everything that you use for your website. Your opportunities. This is just a funnel or a dashboard where you can keep track of potential clients, and this will go for Bath and Body as well. Like if you have a potential new lead who did an inquiry about something that you offer, you can take them through this process to make sure that, because essentially that is the whole purpose of the business. You acquire a lead, or a lead is anybody that's potentially interested in what you have to offer, and you want to get them to a place where you make a sale or where they purchase something from you. So that's essentially the whole purpose of any business. And then your payment integrations are here. So you can send invoices from the system directly. The only thing that they do not have, I want to say yet, because we are one of the some of the early adopters for the system. So they do look at things based on our feedback, which is great. And it might be something that, depending on how many small businesses sign up, it might be something that one could suggest to them. You can track your inventory in your e-commerce site like you would do when you load your products and things, like, for example, when you load your products and everything here. But you cannot track inventory of raw materials and cost of goods and stuff like that in here yet. Okay, I say yet because it would be a game changer if they add that. Who knows, maybe at some point. Then you can do all your marketing in here, which is your social media. Now obviously there's nothing set up for this account. My other accounts, my Bath and Body account, has everything set up. Because like I said, this is just a practice account. We have email campaigns. You can set up an affiliate for your business as well. So there's a bunch of stuff that you can do here. Your automation are all of the things that happens automatically in the background. So let's say, for example, a client contact your website, you can automatically send them, well, actually, the cool thing is you can do a lot of stuff, but the cool thing is if somebody sends you a message because they ask a question about your products, you can use this integration and AI to answer all of the questions that they have. And in fact, we are at that point where they are teaching us in this 12-week business course how to set up voice AI, essentially a personal assistant that answer the questions that people might have, which is cool because it cuts your productivity in half. Well, and more going forward as you get used to using these systems. But I mean, if you can save 4 hours out of your week when you start off, that's a lot of time that you can use for something else, and a lot of time that you can actually spend on business development and growth as opposed to being bogged down into the business systems every day. Then the sites are where we build our websites, we build our e-commerce stores out here. This is new, so you will see these people are just releasing new stuff every single week. You can create quizzes for your clients, which is a great way, especially if you have with your bath and body and your cosmetic business, you can set up a quiz to ask them things about what their needs, what they're looking for in their skin, what type of skin they have. I don't do cosmetics for your face, but those are the type of stuff that you can ask, and then you can personalize the feedback for them to tell them, yes, your personalized skincare routine or your personalized bath routine. I am planning, definitely, I mean, it's a no-brainer. You have to use these things because personalization of body care and bath rituals and stuff like that, any type of personalization is growing in demand in in 2020, has grown in demand in 2024 and 2025 onwards. That's going to be a big thing as consumers start to get educated about the ingredients and stuff and things out there. They are going to look more and more for personalized stuff. Yeah, so keep that in mind. That's something you might want to research for your business, but it's definitely something I'm going to build on and focus on, because what you could do is you could have a quiz, have them answer a bunch of questions, and then you can spit out a personalized bath ritual routine for them. You can create QR codes, you build your website here. So if you have a domain already, you just connect that domain to the website that you've built here. You set up your blog here. You can get a WordPress site directly here, obviously, which I don't use. There's a client portal where a client can log in and access the info. If there's forms, you can put it up. A form would be if you go onto a website and you see my website has one, my primitive website has one on. I've actually decided this weekend just to put stuff to set up the e-commerce stores just so that there are stuff on there that people can buy. But of course, that will change once the person who's working on my things are building my e-commerce site for me. And the reason why I am outsourcing that, you can do it all yourself. I am not good at design stuff. I am not good at visualizing the pictures and the final product and the design and the images and things like that. What has been extremely helpful so far in this course for me is to learn how to use AI, because that helped me to create a picture. It's amazing. It helped me to create an image to sort of put your thoughts and what you have in your head on in an image for you. That has helped me tremendously. But yeah, that's personally why I am outsourcing my website development and my branding because that's not my expertise. Forms. Oh, I wanted to say about the form. So then, when you go onto the website, if you go onto mine, for example, there's a form that will pop up after a few seconds that will say, we have a VIP club if you want to join. And then on that form, you fill out your details and you join the club. By the way, we do have a VIP. I have two clubs. I have a business hub where we just speak all things business. And where I hope that in 2025, I really want to dive into real-time business coaching in a group setting with that group. I am scaling down actually on my consulting and coaching business on the other side, so that I can really bring all of that under the mantle of my Bath and Body business and do that business coaching targeted and focused on people that are just starting off. Then there's surveys similar to sort of your quizzes, and the back end of these are just set up differently so that you can get different stuff out of it. And then there's of course a chat widget if you want to chat with people on the website. Then there's membership areas. Of course, here's nothing set up, but like I said, for my Bath and Body business, I have a membership area for a VIP club, where you can get exclusive access to early releases and things like that. And what I also do plan to do is in 2025 is to use my community to send products out for testing. And I've read something the other day which made me think, because influencer marketing is real. Influencer marketing is effective. It is effective. It's effective for certain brands. It is effective for a certain marketer audience. It's not. It could be water down the drain, but might not be. It just depends on who you target when it comes to the particular influencer. I do have many influencers that reached out to me to ask, because what you do is you send them free product in exchange for engagement and you can set that terms. I would say, for example, here is something, I want you to create a video, an unboxing video, and at least do shout outs on your social media or something like that. Now that works for nano influencers. Last time I checked, they were the people that are following below 10,000, and then micro influencers as well. They have a little bit larger audience. Your influencers with like 100K people, they'll probably charge you for any endorsement on their site. But yeah, what I actually want to get to is I'm really thinking of uh, what is the right word? Instead of asking an influencer to do like an unboxing or whatever, I'll rather take that product and send it to a loyal customer. So I'm thinking in that direction. I'll still use influencers once my branding is in place, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking towards to for 2025. So that the VIP club, and then I do have the business hub in there. I have not set up stuff on social media. I do not like Facebook groups. Because what happens in those groups, for some reason, people think that if they are in your group, they run the group. And people forget that they are like visitors in that space. It's just crazy, especially, it's crazy. So I am not doing stuff on social media. I really only market there, post for my business there. Reputation would be for reviews. When you have customers that submit reviews and stuff like that, you can actually send review requests. I want to test this contact name. Let's see. Okay, so obviously your contact needs to be in your, this is my business phone. Okay, so I don't have SMS. Oh, so you sent a message. Um, okay, so let's see. I am in there. Let me just see. I am somewhere. Okay, so I'm showing you stuff, I am actually, oh, I need to set this up. Okay, anyway, never mind. I will whenever I get there. Then there are reports that you can run for your business whenever you eventually have people working for you. You can run all of your reports, your business reports there, which is cool. There's an app that you can set up, which as well, mobile app, and then there's the app marketplace where you can find all of the integrations that work with the system. Then there's a training portal. So if you set up training, that will be in your membership area. If you receive training, this is a training we receive from these people. It's insane. I am telling you, this is insane. Anyway. Okay, and then knowledge base is how the system works, and yes, the onboarding. That's actually where I want to get to. Okay, so when you get here, this is going to ask you a bunch of questions about your business. So, we're going to complete this. That's my business phone number. Please don't spam me there. Okay, hours of operation. So actually just today, I thought because I'm at markets on Saturdays, I might want to change because then I have to count stock on a Monday and everything. And like today, I've already got inquiries for through WhatsApp, which is not eventually. I do not want to take orders through WhatsApp unless it's automated through my e-commerce platform, because things can get lost. But you're thinking of actually changing my business hours from a Tuesday to a Friday. And then we have to pick a logo. So what I can do is, so you go to media. I'm just going to duplicate this so that I have another tab to work in. And I am just going to take a random, I'm just going to take my current logo. Media storage. Remember now, as I've mentioned, this is now a test account. Let's remove this. Delete. This was now for my consulting business. Let's delete this. And then I'm just going to find a I'm not going to find it here. I'm going to images, marketing. And then once I am ready, branding, so it's on a branding. Once I'm ready, oh, I actually created a few, I played around when I played around with AI, so let's use one of that. So this is what I did in AI. I was just playing around. This is WhatsApp AI. So you can actually go to Meta. Let me show you. You can only do that in a private account. So let me just Meta AI. So cancel. So this is old stuff. Anyway, so yeah, you obviously this was old stuff. So I just asked it, create me a logo. That's consulting. You just say, create me a logo for this type of business and just ask it to do something. So I'm not going to use any of this for my business, but let's just for the sake of having fun, we'll pick that one. So now, wow, I need the link. Get the link, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to paste it in there. Comes the tracking phone number. Okay, if you do not have a phone number, yeah, I'm not. This is like when you buy a phone number. Facebook URL would be the CFOs. Say this would be the CFOs. I don't have a Twitter. I'll leave that there. I don't know. This is just my personal. I actually don't know how the URLs work. Let me check. I don't even know because I use different. Just quickly checking which account is which for my browsers. Okay, let's. Which one is this? No, this is my personal one, so it's not this one. So it must be this one. Okay, my email. Surprise. And actually, I can't remember what is the password, so just bear with me. Um, okay, let's see what's going on here. There you go. Um, so I wonder, where's the Actually, oh, it's just at this zip base. So I guess it will be this. I'm guessing. TikTok. While I'm here, I just want to change this ugly photo. I wonder if I can do it. I think I have to do it on my. Okay, this. Sorry, I forgot about the studio. I cannot remember if this is set up as a business account. Anyway, never mind. Not going to get sidetracked now. But I want to change that picture. This is also this year post. Okay, next. Yeah, you can put an email unsubscribe link in there as well, but so okay, now I can actually give them my website colors. So I'm going to show you here on screen. You can, if you don't have a brand color palette or anything at all, you can, and you find something that you like, you can go to canva.com/color dash palette. Now there's a lot of, if you just search for color palette, um, you'll find a lot of these things on social media. So let's do that so that you can see what I mean. Color palette from image. And there's ones that are cool. There are ones that are not so cool. So you can upload an image. Let's upload something. Um, let's upload this. And it will give you a color palette. You can actually move this around to give you different colors. So there's a lot of these that are cool, that type of thing. So then you can see what color it is. If you go there, it should give you the actual color. But yeah, you can just go and play around. I like to use Canva. If you just start off, this is an easy one to use because you just load the image. Let's say you pick uh, let's say you pick, let's pick this image again, and then it will give you a color palette, right? So what I'm gonna do is I am just going to, again, this is just a test database or a test. So I'm gonna load in here and I'm gonna, the primary brand color, let me just take this shade. Secondary accent color. I'm just playing around now. Secondary accent. Now let's take this one. I'll show you what this, and this is then for the text. I'll leave this font. But when you have a brand journey or a brand package or whatever your designer put together for you, or if you do it yourself, then that's perfectly fine. And then I have, okay. Oh, I'm just going to leave that because obviously I've entered other stuff in there previously. But if it's only your one business, then that will be fine. Okay, so I did have previous for my personal business. So I'm just going to take this out. So now, just for example's sake, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask ChatGPT, please write me 3 product reviews from clients for the products they have bought from me. Now, obviously, you're not going to do bath and body products they've bought from me. What you can do is, no, I'm thinking about something else. So obviously, you're not going to ask ChatGPT to give me reviews. I'm just doing this so that there's something I can add in there as an example. So these people don't exist. They exist in AI world, to be very clear. Um, I absolutely will. So I want to show you actually how cool AI is. Because I am in ChatGPT all the time for my business, all the time. I didn't even have to tell them what I'm selling, but it already gives me the products that I am selling because it knows from memory that those are the things that I've taught it that that's the product line that I currently have. So then it will give you the right information back. And that's important to understand about AI. You teach AI what it needs to respond and how it should respond and all of that type of stuff. I once had mentioned in a Facebook group months ago that in my opinion, every single small business should know how to use AI. And I was hammered by a girl from Cape Town about it. Now things are moving so fast, you cannot not do your business without AI. You just cannot. You're going to be left behind. It's just, you cannot. Okay, so that's what I've done now. So if I go to, for example, this is what we did now. I just need to remember where that is. This is what we did, not marketing, sites. So I just want to show you, if you don't look at the text on the page, although it might take a few minutes. Let me just check if it has already updated. Yeah, it has already updated it. So remember I added that pink in as my primary color. Yes, the pink. Um, and that other color as the secondary color. So this is how cool the system is. I just want to see if there's a place where one can see that secondary color. No, not here. But anyway, you can absolutely change it back to whatever you want. But so this is how cool the system is. If you enter all of your information, it will actually populate that information that you've given it. It will populate it in there for you. So that is what the onboarding looks like when you are using the system. Um, where you add all of the, I want to say logistics, the colors and the things like that for your system. All right, so yeah, stay tuned for the rest of the stuff and the homework. I'll create those videos. I'll post them as soon as I can. I don't edit my videos at all. I just will take out the silent spaces and stuff out. But other than that, I try to post them as quick as possible. Sometimes I continue with the stuff that we need to do for homework, and then I realize, oh goodness, I was supposed to record it. But this was one of them where I actually didn't forget to record it. I did it on my consulting business, but I wanted to show you how we do the onboarding in the system for any business for that matter. So if you want to check this out, I do believe there's a free trial when you sign up, 7 days maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but just click on the link below. Um, let me just take my video on, stop sharing. But yeah, you can click on the link below and then sign up there. You get a few days free trial. Check it out. There's very good, I want to say, onboard training. In other words, the system will take you through every single thing. It looks overwhelming because everything, your entire business is in there, so it looks overwhelming. But if you take it bit by bit and piece by piece, you can set up a business that runs smoothly, is automated, um, as much as you can automate it so that you can focus on your craft and producing your products for your business, which is what most of us like to do. Thank you and enjoy your day. I'll see you in the next video.